PlanetMe DnD. Previously.
It's a shame you don't have a whirlwind spell where you could just attack like everything around you for like 1d6, because you could probably finish these two off.
He's all about finishing things off that's around him.
I'd like to swing the staff.
Some of the luminosity is coming off of those mushrooms.
Didn't we have somebody that was looking for like red mushrooms? Like an
I
ingredient?
believe Gerald was looking for some mushrooms.
We're helping you, overcompensate for, we know.
What are we talking about?
Your dice tray. That's why Lucas sometimes pops out, because his is a little bit smaller than yours.
Oh,
My dice are too big for my
Lucas
tray.
and I, we got the 8-inch tray, which, to be completely honest with you, is a pretty accurate measurement, I must say.
I was actually only using half of the tray for you guys. I didn't know.
Fair enough. 12 is gonna miss. That's correct. So that's above
But
it. But
he can't attack Lucas.
Cannot attack Lucas. So we'll give you that. That is. And,
After we've killed your friend, do you want to just succeed and help us?
all right, Lucas, you're up. You have 3. How do you touch him?
I check his prostate.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow. What a way to wake up, huh?
Good morning.
Wow.
Didn't I have... Of course, like I said, the thing...
These.
Yes, it's these nuts.
No, the D's.
The D's?
I thought you had something. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong.
Don't I still have... Because, remember, my,
D's,
that
the D's.
PDF doesn't... The D's?
Yeah, it's right here.
How's the D's?
It's nuts. They still fell for it. Really? Oh my god.
Alright, so don't I have...
What's wrong with you?
And you swipe down across the body, severing a bunch of ribs, and once again the flowers poof up in a beautiful party of confetti as the bones fall to the ground, wither away, taking the last piece of the crystal with it. Welcome to PlanetMe D&D with Laz, Lucas, and Seth.
And don't forget Arya.
So yeah, here we go. Welcome, folks. We appreciate you coming back. Just a couple quick little notes here. We are going back to... Lucas is going back to the mic. He was using his headset last week. We wanted to see how it'd work out. I had to do a lot of editing just because the mic being so close to him. It's basically a headset with a microphone on it, a gaming headset. And although it really was nice to not have to edit his levels, because he's a soft-spoken person, folks. But at the same time, it just, every mouth click, every yawn, he kept messing with the headset, which made a bunch of noise. And also the quality of the audio, number one, just isn't as good. The downside is he tends to not sit on the mic. He plans on investing in a mic stand that he could attach to his desk, and I think it's articulating, right? That he can move around.
How's he holding it now?
It's on a stand on the desk, just like mine.
Okay, copy.
Just like a straight up, like a foot.
Like what Seth has.
Yeah, exactly. Which is great. Like for me, it's great because I have no problem sitting on the mic because I sit up because, I run the show. So for me, I just have to be sitting straight up. So I'm close to the keyboard, close to the sound effects. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Live sound effects, folks. You don't get this in many shows. Just saying. I do add some sound effects in post as well. Just to make sure that, we get the type of vibe we're looking at. I made the mistake also in having them all level up their stats a little early. It's supposed to be at 4th level. So when you guys get to your next level, we're going to skip that. That's my bad. So definitely screw that up there. Oh, that's the unlocking button. So, and the last thing is characters are currently level 3. We forgot to mention that last episode. You guys did level up, which is great. So, we're glad you're moving up there. Makes the character a little bit more complicated to run for the newbies out there. but also it makes it a lot more fun to run as well. So that's pretty much it. And how was everyone's last couple of weeks? How was everyone's holiday?
Good.
Worked a lot.
A lot of work stuff, like running around for the holidays.
Nah, work.
I got
Only
you.
work. Holiday stuff, pretty much. I mean, I don't really buy. I'm not like a big holiday person.
Sure.
Just make sure Layla's good, and like my niece and a few things. Everything else is like
Sure.
Work was crazy.
Well, you know me. I make limoncello, so that's gifts. I bought Lucas whatever. I bought you a planet from Trovers, which is this play to earn gaming
It sounds
project
like
that I'm big
Costanza from George, Costanza from fucking Seinfeld when he
Yeah?
just gave everybody the we made a donation in your name.
on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, it's amazing how often that show comes up, and just like that Seinfeld episode. Well, ours was pretty good. I had a lot of time off from work, which is great. So I took 5 days off after Christmas or before Christmas, another 5 days off before the New Year. So I do go back to work tomorrow, which does bum me out, but I still got to get the wah in here so I can do that live instead of in post, but that's all right. All right, so where we last left off, Lost Crypts, you guys had found that gem in the middle. Xavier decided to just walk up and touch it.
Great going.
And he ended up, starting a chain reaction. He was enveloped in a little bit of a tornado. When he ended up getting out, he took a little damage, and 3 botanical skeletons came out and attacked you guys. I have to say, you handled them pretty well. Adriel did end up unconscious, which is always a concern, that's for sure. But you had the great idea, which I didn't even think of, which is one of the coolest things about running a game, especially a game that's homebrew. I didn't even think of you guys trying to sleep in there. So excellent job on that. So you guys climb into those creepy crawly crypts and get yourself a little bit of a rest. You do find a scroll.
We did do that.
What's that?
It was creepy to do it though.
I'm sure it was. You definitely weren't happy with it. Laz, you do find a scroll underneath you. Like when you were just so tired, you just went in there, did your 4-hour meditation, and I'm sure it was great. Let the mushrooms wear off. You do have a little bit of a headache, from taking a bite of that mushroom. No, I'm just kidding. Those mushrooms are fine. Maybe a headache from the spore attack. But either way, so yeah, you do find a scroll in there, and a little bit of gold. So 22 gold pieces in yours. And Lucas, you find a metal key underneath yours where you were that has a shield on it on the outside. So if you guys want to go ahead and put those on your character sheet. And, it's the favorite part of being a dungeon master is saying, what do you guys want to do? Okay, Lucas, you're yawning already, bro.
How many gold do I have right now?
6:30 in the afternoon. Or in
Did
the
you even
evening.
go to work today?
I actually took a nap today too.
Oh,
Did you work?
you got to drink some coffee
No.
or tea. So, all right. So, yeah. You guys are in the crypt, each one of yous, and
We're waking up.
you are waking up.
So I got the gold and the scroll. Am I able to read the scroll?
You are able to read the scroll.
Okay. So what's
So the
say?
scroll says it is a cure wounds scroll. And so it will enable you to cast Cure Wounds once.
On a turn.
On a turn or whenever you need to cast it. Oh,
But
yawn
only
number
once.
2. We're going to do like yawn count for Lucas. I think that'll be a fun game to play during this. I was going to say this episode. Let's face it, the whole fucking show.
End of season 1. Yawn
Yeah.
count 3,000.
Exactly.
All right, let's get out of this crypt.
All right. So which direction do you guys want to go?
We were not able to get the gem, correct?
No,
No.
the gem, if you remember correctly, every time you killed one of the skeletons, a piece of the gem withered away.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, the petals that you picked up disintegrated.
The 10 orchid petals.
Remember the botanical skeletons? Remember they die, the dust, the flowers go up in a puff of confetti, very festive. and then they end up dying. Or the petals stayed, but they've since withered away. Even the ones that you were carrying. All right.
There's nothing to explore in this anymore, right?
In here, not really.
I don't like them.
Check
Not really.
I mean, you can explore. You can always explore, but I'll tell you, there's nothing else in this room. I mean, that's
what's
not
this door
100%
to the left?
true.
Yeah, I don't like the not really.
Okay, how about this? I'll give you one guess. Just because I'm telling you there's something else in this room, I'll give you one guess to tell me where you think it might be. And if you get it, you get it. And if not, we're moving on. How's that?
The other crypt?
Yes. Look at you. Wow. Okay.
Well, obviously, if we found something in each of the other 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
It's spiders.
so in there you find another 32 gold pieces. Nothing special.
I'll give Lucas 12.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's a very specific number, but
Adriel.
okay.
No, so I just keep it 20. 20 for myself, 12.
All right. So where do you guys want to go? What do you think?
We came
Check
in
out
through the
that
door
door.
on the top, right?
Correct.
So let's go to that door on the left.
Okay. So I'm going to move you guys over. Do.
Originally, I was asking because I didn't know if we were going to go through that door as something extra.
Nope.
Ah.
All right. Do you want to, so what's up? I mean, I'll assume you guys always just want to kind of crack it open. And then I'll decide if there's something on the other side that's going to see or hear you or attack you. In this case, there's nothing. It's just it's a hallway.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, let's bust this one open.
Okay. Sure. Fair enough.
It's too late now.
Can we just close it just a little bit and retry?
No, it's already open. It's fine.
It's fine. So yeah, there you go. So feel free to decide what you want to do.
We're
Moving
moving.
right along, footloose and fancy free. All right, so the hallway in front of you, it spans, what is this? I mean, as far as you can see, it spans 60 feet. That being the case, it's about 6 feet wide, same as the other hallways, and you do see 2 door openings. The first one's about 20 feet ahead of you, and the next one is another 20 feet. First one's about 30 feet ahead, next one's about 20 feet ahead. So I'll go ahead and move you guys forward. And inching along. You do see now that you've moved a little bit further, and this is with your dark vision, the actual glow that you have from your light spell. You can actually see that on the map. I've given you the distance on that, which is 40 feet dim, 20 feet light. But either way, you do see that it does branch off to the right about 60 feet ahead of you. And then we come up right to this door here. What do you want to do? Door's on the left. It's a wooden door.
I always want to ask, are there any markings on the doors?
This door right here, there are no markings on this door.
All right, let's bust it open.
It's a good bust it open. Okay. All right. So now I can bust it open. But do you want to bust it open and rush in? Do you want to bust it open and like back up? Do you want to bust it open and like scan? Like what?
Bust it open and pull out my longsword.
Okay. So you
Let's have some
guys
fun
decide
today.
to bust it open. Oh, sorry, and pull out your longsword. And you see in front of you a room that's basically completely covered in sand. There's sand absolutely everywhere in this room. And what you see in front of you is these they look like sand devils. It's really hard to kind of make them out. I'll get you a nice image here so you guys can see them a little bit more closely. So yeah, this is what you see. They're essentially these little devils that come out of the sand. They're not very tall, maybe like 1.5 feet tall, but they essentially look like these devils that are made of sand. Not the tail. And they seem to move around. So instead of having legs, it's just a pile of sand that moves around with them,
Where
mainly
did that
from the
picture
waist
come
up.
from?
I use AI art for these. You just type in a series of commands that you want, and it'll create images for you. Select the one you want, or you can variate certain ones. It just allows with certain generations to get a more defined.
So basically, You created the image. Well, not you didn't create it, but
The computer created it based on the parameters that I set.
Or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, but it's cool because a lot of times I'll have an idea for what I want, and based on what comes out, I'll alter my idea so it just keeps all the ideas completely fresh. So, for instance, Sand Devil just doesn't exist in this universe. So, but I kind of used some ideas that are out there, and I used this image and created exactly what we see
we'll
here.
never see this somewhere else.
No.
Okay, copy.
This image will not exist somewhere else. I'm assuming you rush in, your sword is up. I'm going to give you...
Hey, Seth, real quick.
Yep.
Awesome story about the AI.
Yeah.
Awesome story.
Okay.
Loved it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you being sarcastic or you're
hard
being
to
real?
tell.
I don't know. That's your voice all the time. Even when he's excited.
Exactly.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy, guys. Oh my God.
Oh my God. I just got a Ferrari. It's amazing.
It's so fast. Oh my
great.
God. Wow.
I love it.
Come on. Vroom, vroom.
Yeah. True story. So I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to attack the first two in front of you, just because you came in guns a-blazing. And then after that, we're going to roll for initiative.
So I'm rolling a 20.
It depends. We've had this conversation before. What are you going to do?
I have my sword already. I have to roll the 20.
You do have to roll, but at the same time, you do have the opportunity to attack one on the left, one on the right. So, what's the plan, Stan?
I'll attack the one on the left.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I wanted to mention. We're going to be, from now on, I was describing it from your character's point of view, which is cool, but I just think it'll just be easier for people to follow along, and for us to follow along. So the one on the left in front of you is going to be on the one left. The one on the right, we'll just say one to the right. I was trying to make it a little bit more immersive, but I think that's just going a little too far. So which one do you want to attack?
Left.
The one on the left? Okay, and what are you going to attack with?
My sword, because it's already out.
All right, go ahead and roll your d20.
18.
18, that is a hit.
7.
7, okay. Plus 3? Wow, okay. So I guess that's 10. All right, now Lucas, you have an attack opportunity as well?
Yep.
Which one?
Attack.
What happened with the sand guy?
He's still alive? What do you mean what happened with him? You think he's just one swing, he's gonna die?
One hitter quitter.
So what are you doing, Lucas? You gotta speak into the mic, please.
I'll attack the opposite.
The opposite one? Okay.
Yeah.
I really suggest taking the opportunity to kill the one that's closer to death. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Attack the one last just attacked.
Excellent choice, Adriel. Good job.
15.
All right, 15 is a hit.
Do you hear him distorted?
Yeah. All right, Lucas. So that's a hit. By the way, we just switched Lucas over to the headset. The microphone just, Laz, as you mentioned, yeah, he does sound distorted. So we're just going to use the headset. So, all right. So that's a hit. Roll for damage.
Lucas?
He's got it.
Adriel?
And that's a 2 damage.
2 damage?
Rolled a 2.
Okay.
I don't have it. Remember, on the mace, I don't have anything extra.
That's interesting, because if you would have used your stones, you would have had a +3.
All right, so 2 damage. It's definitely still alive, but, it's hurt a little bit more. All right, so now we're going to go ahead, everyone. We're going to roll for initiative.
You want to know what I rolled?
I rolled a
Go
50.
ahead, Lucas.
A 17.
A 17? Okay, nice.
I'm supposed to do 5 plus my thing?
5, well, yeah, plus your
So 7.
plus your dexterity, which is still 2, so that's 7. So you can see initiative right at the top in between your armor class. All right, so that, okay.
Only says 1 for my dexterity.
6. And then, all right, 4.
Look who won.
Wow, there's 4 of them in here.
Oh, shit.
All right, so
What about the other two?
I'm stepping it up, folks. I got myself a little graph so I can start tracking things just a little bit more accurately here, which I think will be great. Lucas is going to go first.
Yay.
And then the Dust Devil that you guys attacked actually goes after that.
Oh.
Because he rolled a 16.
rolled a 6.
16.
Oh, 16. Oh.
Well, there is a 6 in here. So then Dust Devil 2 is going to go after that.
That's the one on the right.
And then it's going to be Laz. Yes, the one on the right. And then, so basically the one furthest away from you on the left, it's going to go after Xavier, that is, not Laz. Xavier. Okay. And let's see here. And then last is going to be the other 2 Dust Devils. All right. So, Lucas, you are up.
So I imbue 3 stones with magic.
So proper. You imbue 3 stones. Okay. That's technically what it says. So go ahead and imbue that shit, yo.
And I throw it at the one we are attacking.
Okay.
So roll a 12 plus my 3 for wisdom is 15.
All right, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Hey, I rolled a 6.
Nice. All right, so you take a swing and you slice across it, and it just completely explodes right where it is. All the dust kind of hits the air and then settles in to the other sand. And then next in the order was going to be that one, but now it's going to be Dust Devil number 2. And this one is going to move up here and attack you, Adriel, for hacking and killing its friend. I just want to get a red one in here, but you get the... All right, so it's going to move up. It's going to attack you, Lucas, and it is going to be attacking with claws, essentially. So go for roll. That's a 15 plus 4. So you're going to take 1d4 plus 2 damage. And that's going to be 1 plus 2, so you're going to take 3 points of damage. All right, so then after that is going to be Xavier.
He's
Javelin!
Decide what to...
All right, which one are you javelining?
The one that's closest to us on the right.
So you're going to javelin the one right next to you. Man, that's your favorite move. All right, roll your attack.
Right, I can't do what.
You get a sword.
I always use the sword.
I hear you.
That's why I wanted to change something else.
Okay.
All right, so 13 plus 5 is 18.
That's a 15, yes.
What?
That's a hit. I mean, yes. Sorry.
That's 18.
Yes.
All right. So 3, 6.
6. All right. Gotcha. And next up in the order is going to be the one that's far away to the left. This Dust Devil is going to cast Blinding Breath. Exhales a 15-foot cone of blinding dust. Each creature within an area must succeed on a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or be blinded for 1 minute. And then you can repeat the cast.
So who is he doing that to all of us?
So yeah, he's coming in here and he's just going to go ahead and cast it. I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
And that's D20?
Yeah, roll a D20, add your dexterity. What'd you guys
7.
get? 7, okay. 7 total?
Yeah.
Okay, you're blinded. Lucas?
That hill wood thing that I
Shouldn't
got.
take you that long to roll a D20, Lucas.
I rolled a 5.
Oh, so you're blinded as well.
When I collected that scroll with the healing the wound thing, can I use that?
That's not going to cure
blindness.
Right, yes.
Just making sure.
So blinded. So attack rolls against have an advantage, and you have disadvantage attacking. So you have disadvantage attacking, and they have advantage attacking you. Now every turn, you guys are going to be able to roll to try to beat the score, to roll an 11 or above. So there you go. Boom.
There's one more, right?
There's one more. So this one is going to run up. It doesn't really have to attack you. or doesn't have to cast blinding breath just because, well, you guys are already blinded. So it's going to go ahead and attack you, Xavier. That's a 19. I know that's going to hit, but just in case I get a 20. All right, that's a 16. All right, so that's going to hit. You're going to take 1d4 plus 2. So that, damn, a 1 again. All right, you're going to take 3 miserable points of damage.
You think you could do something to me because I'm blind?
All right, back at the top of the order, it is Adriel's turn. So, Adriel, it is your turn. You can go ahead and try to roll to see if you can beat that Constitution and be unblinded. Okay.
Rolled a 8.
Plus your dexterity.
Plus dex, just plus 2 is 10.
So yeah, with the 10, you got it, bro. You succeeded. You're officially unblinded, and you can
attack.
Do whatever you want. Yeah. I mean, you can attack too, Xavier. But the thing is, if you're blind, you just attack with disadvantage, unless you get your Constitution saving throw.
So then let me look this up because it is now available to me.
Oh, it says you have to do it at the end of your turn. I'll go ahead and let it go this once, and I'll do the same for you, Xavier. That's my fault.
You're just doing what at the end of your turn?
You're supposed to be able to roll to be unblinded after Lucas's turn, but whatever. I'll let him go this time.
Lesser restoration.
To heal yourself?
For Laz.
Oh, to
touch a creature.
Well, unblind him?
Lay on hands. Can I use that as well to kick the blind off, or not really?
No. I mean, well, it says
cure disease, poison. I feel like that's a poison thing.
No, I mean it's not. You're blind. It's not really a poison. You have sand in your eye. Would be the easiest way to really
okay,
describe
so sand
it.
in my eyes. Copy.
Yeah. Well, because it's a dust. Yeah, it's what it did. It threw a bunch of sand in the air.
Haters.
Yeah.
You can cast a spell if you want. It is going to count against your spell slot, so you'll only be able to cast one more spell after that. But at the same time, if you want to cast it to unblind him, you certainly can. Let's just say you say something and move your hands about in a very shamanistic way. But that's also going to be your turn.
Yeah.
So is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Okay. So what do you say to him when you?
Adriel, thank you. Okay. I'm glad to see you for once.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that's your turn. So it is going to be Dust Devil number 2. That's the one that was attacking you, Adriel. So it is going to attack you, Xavier, and it rolls a 3. So that's going to be a miss. And now Xavier's turn.
I'm going to javelin the far person.
Okay. But they're all right next to you. They're not
I thought it was far away.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're all closer.
Yeah. He's still rolling that javelin. Okay.
I don't have to throw it. I can fucking just.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So that's 10 plus 1, 11.
Okay.
Oh, right. So 10 plus 5. That's 15.
That's a hit.
And 6.
So which one are you attacking now?
Whatever one blinded us, bro.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so that's the one right in front of you.
4.
Okay, that's a 4.
Plus 3.
7 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. All right. Gotcha. And then it's that one's turn, actually. He didn't like the fact that you did that. He's going to attack you. That's a 12 plus 4. That's going to miss. And then it is number 4's turn. That's the one on your guys' left. And that one is going to cast Blinding Breath. So I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh no, Dexterity saving throw, please. 3, you're blinded. Lucas?
I rolled an 18.
Okay, so you are not blinded. Okay. So yeah, that would be a dirty 20. So is it plus 2 for your dexterity?
Yeah. Okay. Dirty 20.
All right, so you are not blinded, and now I
did so well that the other character is now blinded.
Right.
I like it.
So all right, Adriel, you're up.
All right. So which one here? Take one of my stones.
Okay. So which one do you want to hit?
The one that was just attacking us that we had to do a saving throw
Okay.
on.
So that's on your left.
Threw a stone at him, and
Okay.
I rolled a 17.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Yeesh. Rolled a 1.
Okay. Well, that'll be a 4.
Wow, guys, you've managed to do a little bit of damage to each one of the ones alive. Let's try to focus on killing one. What do you say?
We did kill one.
Fair enough.
have
Let's
three
try to
more.
focus on killing another one. You got me there.
So, all right, next up in the order is, let's see, number 2, which is the one on your guys' right. That's an 18. That's going to hit. And going to roll the damage. God, bro, another one. All right, 3 more
Wah,
lousy
wah,
points of
wah.
damage. Seriously. I mean, you guys are doing a good job of getting blinded, but not a good job of... All right, so then next up the order is you, Xavier. You're
Have
going
to
to roll...
get unblinded.
Yeah, but you're going to do your roll, your attack first, and then you can try to unblind at the end of your turn.
Longsword.
Okay? Which one are you attacking?
The one I attacked last time. The one that first
right in
blinded
front
us.
of you. Okay.
That's 20 plus 1.
You rolled a 20?
Yeah. Oh, 20 plus 5. So it's
Nat
25.
20. All right. So yeah, go ahead and
Crit.
roll your damage twice.
So 3 plus 8, 11. Plus 3, 14.
All right. So yeah.
He's dead.
So that one, same thing. How do you swing at it to kill it?
How do I swing at it?
Yeah.
After I swing, I just blow him away.
Okay. Okay, great. So you blow them away, and yeah, the sands just kind of move off away from you guys as they settle back into the sandy, I don't want to say sandy floor, but you know, it's almost like you guys like in the middle of a weird desert. You know, the room's about 30 by like 20 feet.
And the blindness?
The blindness, now you can roll your constitution or dexterity saving throw.
It's 20 as well.
Yep. Although I forgot you were supposed to roll with disadvantage
That's
last
too
time.
late. Keep it
It's
moving.
too late. Yeah.
Wah,
What was I
wah.
going to lose though?
You'd
Just
have to
double
roll
his-
again and to see if
just-
that 20 didn't work. That's okay. Another
Oh, so
kill.
if I would have had to roll twice?
You had to roll twice, yeah.
Just
Okay.
double disadvantage.
Fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I did. It's all right. I'll get you on the
Fucking
next
game
one.
master.
So, what did you roll in this one?
What do you mean?
For your...
Oh, 9.
9?
8 plus 1.
9? Oh, damn, you're still blinded. Okay. All right, next up in the order is going to be last one. Actually,
I'm so powerful I can hit him even when I'm blind.
yeah, something like that. All right, so let me get rid of this one here. There you go. All right, so now you just have one to the left and one to the right of you. The one on the left is attacking you. All right, that's 11. That's a 7 plus 4. They're still going to miss. And then next up in the order is the one on the right is also attacking you because you're still blind.
You think you can hit
That's
me?
a 12. That's a miss.
Even if I'm blind.
That's a 19 plus 4. That's going to hit. Rolling for damage. Let's see if I can actually get something other than a 1. A 2. All right, so you're going to take 4 points of damage.
Pick on a crippled man.
Yeah. All right, Adriel, you're up.
Alright. So I'm going to attack the one that Laz had just attacked.
Okay. Well, that one's
I
dead.
killed- he's
that
dead.
was dead.
Alright. Yeah, they,
So, I mean,
So
you
I'll
can.
attack the
You
one.
may
You
blew
gonna
it into
just
the
step
wind.
out of
yeah. go chasing the dust.
Sure.
Alright, so I'll attack the one on the right.
On the right. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, damn. 19.
Nah, that's a hit though.
Rolled it. Yeah, rolled a 19.
Plus your 3. Go for it. I assumed you
Ult-
imbued some new stones.
Yep. Super ultra dirty 20.
Sure.
Really?
Rolled a 4
Okay.
plus the 3,
Yep.
7.
All right. So that is a hit, or that's, I mean, it's a hit. Man, you slash it, and now all you can see is that pile of dirt, but there's no arms, there's no body. It's just the head on top. Just
Oh, God.
barely hanging on there.
'Tis but a scratch.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Like something like that where it's just the head inside the sand.
Sure.
Can I just on my turn just be like, I'm just gonna kick him?
You can, sure.
But do I have to roll?
That would be an unarmed strike. So yeah, you basically roll your d20, you add your strength, and you basically add your +5 to it. But then for the damage, it's just going to be 1 plus your strength, right?
Yeah, but I mean, like when that person's almost, when the entity is almost dead, this like.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
got to try to attack it.
Yeah. Which
So
is just
if
like,
you want to go ahead and try to kick it in the head,
I'm blind right now, though.
yeah, you're rolling with disadvantage. That's correct. For real this time.
All right.
But here's the thing. Here's a way you can look at it. If you're doing it because you think it's close to death, it doesn't matter what you swing with as long as your +5 is active. So,
Of course, the +5 is active.
of course.
Yeah.
But no, if you'd be rolling, you could be rolling with like a bow, which is finesse, so that wouldn't be a +5. You'd be adding your dexterity to that. So you're going to try to kick it?
Or just fall on it. Nah, I'm gonna kick it.
Go ahead. Fall on it, like really?
Because I'm blind. Maybe I just missed and fell.
That's true. That's true.
Oh yeah, I could have missed and fell off the kick too. Hold on.
You still have to roll for that though.
12 plus 5, 17.
You got to roll again.
Well, I get the best of the
You
higher.
get the worst. Disadvantage. You get the worst.
10.
10
plus
plus
5.
That's still a hit. All right, go ahead and roll your damage. Or no, you don't roll your damage. Are you doing the unarmed strike? You're kicking
kicking.
it? So yeah, that's 1 plus your strength, which is 4. So you kick it and your foot goes right through its head. And you kind of want it to like bounce off the wall or something like a head normally would, but it just disintegrates into a puff of air. And then once again, the dust settles. And this one is now dead too.
Then roll for my blindness.
Now, yes, you can roll to see if you're unblinded.
12.
12 total? Yeah, you
What's
are.
my plus 1?
I should make you stay blinded because I blew it, but I'm just gonna let
Is
that
it
go.
12 plus 1?
It'd be 12 plus your dexterity, which is
One.
yeah. So
Alright, so-
you're now unblinded. That's good. All right. So next up in the order is going to be the one on the left, and then it's going to go ahead and attack you, Adriel, and that is a 6. That's not going to make it. And so your turn, Adriel.
Oh, thank God, finally.
What do you mean?
He says that every time.
Yeah.
He's the most lean back, laid back guy.
Before we attack, can we see if these sand things can talk?
You can try.
Adriel?
Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna attack it. I said funk.
Go ahead.
So, with the last one, attempt to speak to it in its native tongue to ask it why.
In its native tongue, yeah, in the sand, the native tongue of the sand people, the sand.
It's just
So I feel like by definition, a creature would have some sort of blood running through it. So a situation like this, you're not going to be able to communicate.
it's more like a
This is all you hear when you try to talk to it. So there you go. You want to hear it
What?
again? It's kind of like a cross between like a little mini tornado and like a dust devil that's a little bit pissed off at you.
Aljo, what is he saying?
He says you have beautiful eyes.
I think you're messing around with me again.
All right, so what are
I
you
roll
gonna
to
do?
roll to throw my stones at its face,
Okay,
and I rolled a 9,
plus
3, so 12.
so 12. 12 is going to miss.
Okay.
Next up in the order is you, Xavier.
And I'm going to. It's my lowest.
Okay,
9 altogether.
9 altogether. That is definitely a miss. It's now the last Dust Devil's turn. It's going to attack you, Adriel. That's a 2. So that's going to
Womp,
miss.
womp,
And now you're
womp.
up.
I'm up.
Yep. Sorry. Yeah, you're up, Adriel.
Oh,
So
already?
3 of us now. Yeah,
There's only 3 of us.
Wow.
Yeah.
everybody's dead.
Just the 3 of us. So I got to throw my stone at it again.
Okay.
Rolled a 19.
That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Kill him! Kill him!
Rolled a 5.
Okay.
Plus a 3.
Yep.
8.
All right. Not bad. It's it's about, you can see a little bit of its shoulders, and then the rest is just pile of sand. And you're up, Adriel.
Last.
Or
Okay.
Xavier.
Yeah, I'll go again.
Xavier.
I'm gonna kick him again in the head. I'm gonna kick this one in the head also.
Okay.
15 plus 5. That's 20.
That is a hit.
What am I rolling? 6?
6. What are you doing? Your sword?
No, I'm kicking him.
Oh, kicking. No, that's just an automatic 4.
All right, fire.
Okay.
4 plus. He's done, right?
He's just like a nose sticking out of there, just sticking out of the sand, grasping for the last, little bits of air. You like kick it like underneath, and the nose, like as a whole piece of sand, just kind of hits the top and floats in the air a little bit, and then bam, right down on the ground. It's just a nose moving around in the sand.
Do you think we could pick up that nose and put it somewhere and take it with us?
You could try.
Who knows?
It was corny, but it was good.
What a dad joke that is.
Oh man!
So you can certainly try, but right now it's gonna attack you.
It's not my turn. Oh, it's gonna attack me with the nose?
It's still there, man.
No
Still
disadvantage,
there.
nothing?
It's gonna be no disadvantage or nothing. It's basically throwing like darts of sand at you.
Oh god.
So, but it missed, and you're up, Adriel.
Nose damage.
Nose damage. Oh god, they just keep on coming, folks.
God.
So I try to pick it up.
Okay.
Do I have to roll for any kind of...
I think we'll do a dexterity. So you're going to roll against its dexterity. So we'll just do like a dexterity roll off. So add your dexterity. I'll do the same.
17.
All right. Well, I rolled an 8. So you successfully were able to grab the nose. Now what do you do?
Got your nose. Got your nose. Got your nose.
I got it.
Let's when we go back in the town, we can make somebody.
But what are you going to do with the nose?
We're gonna put it somewhere.
Go ahead. Like, you're going to just reach down. You have it in your hands. Now what?
Do we have a sack or something?
He's got his bag, and you've got your bag of holding. Yeah. So you can put it in the bag if you want. It's basically just like a dusty or sandy nose, and it's still being held there. And it's kind of like a long, like, troll nose. It's not like a normal human nose. So you kind of have like a sandy, nosy, spiky thing in your hand. That's literally probably like half the width of your hand.
I was going to say, do we still have that jug?
You do have the jug.
Can we put it in the jug?
If you want to put it in the jug, you can put it in the jug.
And does the jug have a cork?
The jug does have a cork, yes, a stopper.
Yeah.
And we can put the nose in there. It fits.
The jug, yeah. I mean, you can put the nose. It'll fit in there, yeah.
All right,
Putting the nose in there, okay.
Yay, teamwork.
All right, so I guess you guys have won this battle, I guess? Okay. All right.
And we have a souvenir.
And you have a souvenir.
They're never going to believe this.
That's well, they probably...
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, I got a nose job.
So one of you write Sandy Nose on your...
Who has a jug?
Who has the jug? Me?
It's Lucas's jug, but you're carrying it around in your bag of holding.
All right.
You want me to grab it from you, Leia?
Hold it. I'm bigger than you.
Okay.
Well, you got the bag to fit it too.
Yeah.
That helps. All right, so yeah, the last one is dead, and you guys are now.
Let's explore the room.
Free. Yeah, I was gonna say free to roam the proverbial room. I'm gonna get rid of these just because they're dead and they dissipated. So yeah, this is essentially what you guys see. It's a big, like, stone carved room with like sand dunes in it. It's not as humid or hot as you would expect. There is a little bit of light that is coming in. You don't even know where it's coming from, but there does happen to be some light that is pervading the room to allow you guys to see in the room.
Can I roll to make a sand angel?
You can. I mean, you don't have to.
Why?
You can roll to see how great it is. But if you want to make a sand angel, feel free to do so.
I'm gonna make a sand angel,
Okay.
and I rolled an 8.
All right. So it's pretty mediocre.
It's
You
there.
know, it's there. It's not well defined. You
I
chose a
should
really
stop playing around.
crappy spot. You know, like instead of a flat spot, you like decided to do it on top of a hill, which makes no sense whatsoever. Or a mound, I guess, not a hill, a mound. So there you go.
Can we comb through the sandy floor to see if we find anything?
Yeah, if you guys want to both, let's say we'll just roll a perception check. You guys are looking through. Let's each roll a perception check. This will require sight.
D20.
Yep.
Both of us, or just
You rolled a
him?
9. Yeah, I'm sure you both will look, right?
Wait, plus
Yeah.
is it 9 plus something?
So that
9
would
plus
be
perception.
plus your perception, yeah.
11.
11. Okay. You don't really find anything, Lucas? Once again, this is sight, which you have advantage on.
I rolled a 9.
All right. Now,
My perception's a 3.
okay. Why don't you go ahead and roll again?
So 9 plus 3 is 12.
Yep.
Rolled an 8. Plus 3 is 11.
All right. Well, with the 12, you're combing through, and you do happen to find a piece of paper. Like, and you're not, you're maybe like 6 inches underneath, and it's off in the corner, and you find a piece of paper, and you pull it out, and it is written in common. This is a spirit shroud scroll that you'll
Okay.
be able to cast at will, so to speak. What would you guys like to do?
All right, let's go to the next room.
Next room. All right. So you guys decide to move out of this one back into the hallway. You go to the left another about 20 feet, and you come to another door. How would you like to approach this door? This door does, this one's on the left. It does have some writing on it that kind of looks like a bed, so to speak, or some sort of like sleeping thing on it.
Okay.
It's another wooden door.
Can we listen in here if we're snoring or people talking?
Absolutely.
So ear to the door.
Ear to the door. You don't hear anything.
Snoring, nothing.
No snoring, no nothing.
Slowly creak it open.
Okay. So you slowly creep open, and this is what you see. You see what looks
Nothing.
like these old, and this is right in front of you. And the door is pretty stiff. It makes a lot of noise when it opens. Do I actually have?
I hate
No.
all my doors stiffed.
No. Oh, I hate all your doors stiffed. Okay. There we go. So yeah, you do push the door open, and you do find broken, decrepit piles of what probably used to be beds. There's like cloth there. It looks like really lumpy, like it's just barely any. There's not really cushioning on it, but from what you can tell, they look like beds, and it's a gray patterned tile floor on the bottom as well. You do get the idea that this room did house some more upper echelon individuals. And that's pretty much all you see from here.
That's all we see. Can we move in?
You can move in.
Nothing in there, right?
You don't know. Okay, so you decide to move into the room.
And you said those things are what?
What's that? Those are like, yeah, they're just old. What you could tell is like broken down bed frames that have just withered away over the centuries, from what you can tell.
All right, let's start checking out those bed frames.
Okay. You guys want to check out the bed frames? So
What's at the end of the room?
yeah, so you move in. You do find a chest at the end of the room. If you want to do a perception check to kind of look through the bed frames, you're more than welcome to.
It's a 15.
Okay, Lucas.
Is that for all of them?
Yeah, let's do for all of them.
Let's go with his 15.
Okay. Well, you don't find anything.
What?
Yeah, there's nothing there.
I hate this guy.
I mean, whatever. You guys want to roll for? I mean, I'm gonna let you roll.
You never know if something.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we missed a lot of stuff.
It's possible. In the beginning, I was giving, we started this months ago. I was giving you
we could be
hints.
walking by a tree and something could be in the tree, bro.
It could be. So, but yeah, so all you have left is this this chest that's in the back of the room. So there's 6 of these beds. It's a room that's almost identical in size to the last one you were currently or previously in.
All right, so can we open the chest?
Lucas will be your chest opening dude. If you want to come over there and give it a try, you're more than welcome to. You do find that the opening on this chest is a little bit more unusual, and you kind of get the idea that your lockpicks are not going to open this one. It's just this very specific chest with a very specific opening for a very specific, I guess.
Adriel, use the key that you found in your crypt.
Yeah, I used the metal key that we found in the crypt.
Okay, so you take it out, and you manage to open up the chest. Look at that. And inside, I guess both of you run an Arcana check. Would it be Arcana? I'll accept Arcana or Nature in this regard. Nature check to see if you can identify what the properties are.
Laz, what's your nature? Or is that 0?
0.
0, okay. And what is your Arcana? Probably 0 also. You're both rolling.
That's 0.
All right. So you're both rolling. It's just that you're going to need a higher score than, D20 plus your nature, or
15.
15. Lucas?
I got a 14, but I also have a 2 in nature and Arcana.
Okay, so that's a 15. What did you roll?
14, so I got a 16.
16, all right. So that's what I was saying. Like, Laz, if you'd have got a 19 or 20, I would have given it to you just because your character wouldn't know this stuff as much as Lucas is. But Lucas, yeah, with that, you do find that this is called gross powder. It's a purple powder. It's actually in several different throwable packages. You actually have 3 of them. And what this does is, on impact, it creates a choking powder. And wherever it lands in a 10-foot cube, it's going to create stinking cloud that causes daze and uncontrollable coughing fits. And you're going to give disadvantage on saving throws and attacks. And the effect will last for 2 turns.
And does it affect us at all, or only
if you throw it near you guys, absolutely.
So you have to throw it far away.
10
Not
foot
far
cube.
away, but 10 cube. All right.
So if it lands anywhere within 2 squares of you, it could affect you.
Could somebody knock it back if we throw it at them?
No, no. I would assume once they make contact with it. So, but yeah, you have 3 of them.
Adriel has 3 of them.
Adriel has 3 of them, that's correct. So, gross powder, and when you throw it, it's just so stinky and putrid and gross that it causes them to cough, and their eyes are watering, and once again, it lasts for 2 turns.
Sweet.
All right, and that's all you see in there.
Cool.
Nothing else in this room.
No.
All right, so I'm going to bring you guys back out here, and I assume you want to go to the left. Is that correct?
To the left.
Oops, I gotta separate Lucas here. There we go. All right, so yeah, you guys move around to the corner here, and when you get to the corner, you do see that another hallway is in front of you guys, and in front of this hallway, you can see fairly off into the distance a left turn, essentially, in the hallway. So, where do you guys want to keep going? It's about, that left turn's about 30 feet ahead of you.
What are the other options? Yeah, let's keep walking.
Keep walking?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys keep going, and right here in the middle of the hallway, I need both of you to roll I guess we'll do a perception check. 14, okay. Lucas?
1.
A 1? Wow. All right, well, good lord. So yeah, you guys fail to see this ball coming out to crush you, and you're both going to take 1d10 crushing damage basically is a Raiders of the Lost Ark style, yeah, from far ahead of you, bowl right through you, and darts in your direction. I will let you do a dexterity saving throw to take half damage. So if you guys want to roll dexterity.
20.
Yep.
13.
13. Okay, not going to do it. Oh, what's your dexterity?
1. I did it already.
No, 13. Okay, Lucas.
13 total.
13 total.
Roll
right.
plus. Roll plus.
Roll plus. All right, so yeah, you guys are both going to take 1d10 points of damage. So that's going to be 4 for each of you. Crushing damage, by the way. All right. And the ball actually comes to a stop behind you, and that area has been officially blocked off.
So we can't go back.
You cannot go back that direction.
Damn.
Yep.
I had a feeling we should have went back.
Yeah, it's just, what a feeling. All right, so I'll keep you guys moving up here. Comes to another hallway that moves forward. You can see there's another turn that goes to the left. You're kind of sort of like a squared off horseshoe, so to speak. And what do you guys want to do?
Can we do a perception check for traps?
You certainly can. Go ahead and roll.
Why does the hallway look like it's dead end?
It does go off. Well, I mean, you can see that it does go off to the left again. It might look like a dead end just because of the lighting, but you do see, because the light you have right now is what's coming off your light spell, so it's a little bit dim further away. That's what I love about Foundry. I mean, other platforms probably do it too, but I can set all that stuff and make it really immersive. So what you got, Lucas?
Total of 12. Rolled
total
a 9.
12. All right. Well, you don't see any traps.
Yeah,
cool.
15.
You got a 15. All right. Well, you don't see any traps either. So, and that's because there are none here. So you guys continue down the hallway, and you come up to a door here. This door is actually a little bit heavier.
What's on the floor?
It is a metal door. There's nothing on the floor. There's actually, looks like it was an old stone door, and then at some point, who knows how long ago, it was replaced with a metal door, and they never took the old stone door out. It's kind of leaning up against the wall.
Cool.
All right.
So what's the plan with the door?
Do we try to open it?
Lightly.
Knock lightly? Okay. So you knock lightly, and you find that the door, you feel as if the door is so thick that there's nothing on the other side. It probably didn't even resonate on the other side.
Is the door locked?
You do find that the door is not locked.
Slightly open.
Slowly open it. All right. You open it slowly, and this is what you see inside.
Holy shit, who is that?
So you cross the door, you open and through the door's threshold, in what looks like a church and smooth vaulted ceilings of stone. Ahead, you spot a being that reminds you of what a lichen knight might look like. His metal armor gleams off the glowing green sword in his hand, but he also looks rusted from what looks like centuries of neglect. The knight's back is towards you at present. It appears to be in the middle of a ritual, as you notice a symbol floating in the air in front of the knight. 3 2-foot wide pillars stand in rows on either side of the long room, extending from floor to ceiling. A set of stairs across the room ahead, and this is basically what he's looking at. And this is about 50 feet ahead from you. So it leads to a shrine where a sword has been stuck into the stone. So the room smells dry, and there's like a light hum, pulsating hum that's coming through it, but you don't really hear an echo, which is kind of odd to you. And so, yeah, that's what's up. What do you guys want to do?
Walk in carefully.
Walk in carefully. All right, and you do see there's just just weird swirling light in the room as well. So
walking carefully, keeping to the edge.
Keeping to the edge.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you walk in carefully, you keep into the edge, and then the figure turns back towards you and stares for a moment. You can hear its armor rattling, and a thud like a metal bar and chain hits stone as he stomps his foot on the ground.
You shouldn't be here.
It growls.
Why not?
Because this is a place of battle and a place of worship. And unfortunately, you are now never getting out. Unless you can defeat me. That is the only way to leave this place.
How do you know we're not here to worship as well?
You can worship all you want, but you'll never get out of here.
I don't want to cut your feet off.
And that's where we're going to end our episode. Boom. Cliffhanger! I haven't been doing a cliffhanger the whole freaking time. I was like, we finally got to do one. All right, cool. We'll see you guys next week. Boom.